The launch of the SDGs presents a key moment for young people to advocate for their priority in health and international development over the next 15 years.
Knit Together initiative is a youth-led and youth-focused organization in Nigeria.
Since I signed up to work with Knit Together initiative, I must say I've learned a great deal about using social media for impact.
My classmates are such that they always want to know something, they want to hear something, they want you to give them advice as much as possible. And yeah, I really like that part. But the part I didn't like was having to talk about their sexuality and their fear for pregnancy and all of that.
Joining Knit Together initiative has been eye-opening and very insightful to me.
Our project is titled Tear Down Barriers for Adolescent and Youth Sexual and Reproductive Health and Rights.
This project, Tear Down Barriers for Adolescent and Youth Sexual and Reproductive Health and Rights, is intended to use social interactions of youths, decision makers, and influencers through technology, Facebook and Twitter, to increase community support for adolescent and youth sexual and reproductive health care services, including access to contraceptives and HIV and AIDS prevention care in Rivers State.
I'm happy I worked on HIV and AIDS.
Our project is focused on increasing community support for adolescent and young people in Rivers State.
Before the Tear Down Barriers project, I've had this fear, cultural barriers and all, that somehow stopped me from helping out with my friends when they needed advice around their sexuality.
We are proud to be a recipient of Women Deliver Young Leaders Alumni Seed Grant, known as Stories of Advocacy.
My Twitter account was created years ago and it just lay dormant. And considering the fact that we young people, we prefer slaying on social media and all that.
The Family Life HIV and AIDS curriculum was initiated in 2003 and was adopted in Rivers State in 2006.
Currently, the Family Life and HIV and AIDS Education Curriculum (FLHE) is the nation's leading guidance for comprehensive sexuality education, which focused mainly on abstinence-only without provision for where to access HIV and AIDS and family planning services.
In the curriculum, it's the core part, which is on HIV and AIDS, only has the modes of transmission, but do not have how to prevent HIV and AIDS, STIs, and also how to use contraceptive among adolescents and youths, which is the reason for the review.
Lack of access to comprehensive sexuality education had tremendously altered a possible life pathway of many adolescents and youth contrary to their lives' aspirations and dreams. Adolescents and young people in Nigeria begin sexual relationships at a young age. They face challenges in obtaining appropriate information and services to protect themselves from unwanted pregnancy, sexually transmitted infections, including HIV.
Somehow, because of cultural inclination, you just feel like some things should not even be talked about. Some things are like an abomination to even share right in the classroom or on the streets. But with the knowledge I've gotten from this project, wow, it's been amazing, and my friendships have improved because I'm now better able to give all-round counsel to my friends, to family, and to people around me. And I can say that I'm now a better resource person, having gone through the whole Tear Down Barriers project.
Working with Knit Together initiative has exposed me to the positive aspects of using social media.
Available statistics shows that high prevalence of unsafe sexual behavior and consequently poor sexual and reproductive health outcomes such as teenage pregnancy, unsafe abortion, and sexually transmitted infections are high among adolescents and youth in Nigeria. With progress made through specific interventions addressing the sexual and reproductive health and rights challenges of adolescents and young people through family life and HIV and AIDS education, and provision of youth-friendly services, more needs to be done regarding comprehensive sexuality education with specific mention of how and where to access effective SRHR services among young people.
Interestingly, most of my friends are females. it's actually females who come around and ask things like this. And it's been interesting because usually you don't go to a guy for things like this. But when they're able to find a friend who perhaps is knowledgeable about a whole lot of things across their sexuality and who also isn't even interested in dating them, they find that they can confide in you because you're not going to lie to them. You're not going to tell them something else just because you want something from them. So I find that a lot of my friends come around and they're able to get proper counsel.
During the review, we had worked with different stakeholders. We worked with the Ministry of Education. We worked with SACA as State Action for the Control of AIDS. We worked with the principals. We worked with heads of schools. We worked with school boards. And we also worked with implementing partners.
I was privileged to attend one of the workshops on family life and HIV education curriculum held in Port Harcourt, and I worked on the gender components of the curriculum.
We came together, looked at the curriculum, and also, even though we did not expunge some things in the curriculum, what we did was to add.
We, the young people, must be included in the society.
We added the part of sexuality and sex cycle. That was what we added in the curriculum, which is to teach these young ones, not getting them excited into having sex, no, but to teach them on how to protect themselves other than abstinence, which was initially in the previous curriculum.
The males and females have no their rights respectively.
We try to look at ways, not just modes of transmission in terms of HIV and AIDS, but also to teach them more on contraceptives, teach them more of avoiding risky behavior that could lead to STIs, unwanted pregnancy, and HIV and AIDS.
Leads Together Initiative is a non-profit with core mandate to empower young people to build resilience, determination in themselves and in society. The narrative of Niger Delta that KTI subscribes to is one of resilience. While we are not blind to the challenges of the region, we strongly believe that each citizen and government acting as part of a robust society can play a powerful role in transforming the region, and this role includes healthy, sustainable population growth. At KTI, we believe through this project, the state will act faster to realizing its commitment to young people.